Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Na enra si mu kopie mu wo court na senior de bon krata ne be kan CHRAJ in bizarre court moves. Daily Guide na kan safa daily graphic or see Freddie Blay challenges CHRAJ over contempt case. Asem no cheche mu ne sen na.
Oh you. Asem no nearby and say. Na what it is. I say CHRAJ and Freddie Blay a court. Or your name a client. Na at that news portal, at that Opera News, at that WhatsApp, at the Biana, Freddie Blay, old Johnny, Freddie Blay, on Passover, na attempt for any young, na there's so ham, there's so. So when the national chairman called me, so we were a madam for. So the year to my money because madam for pardon no. Oh yeah, I daily guide the crane open case in me and me defend the daily guide. So I asked him, Mr. Chairman, no the fact cracked Bia Michelle Wilson. All of the woman for cracked Bia Michelle Wilson. From the son of the imprint and I'm present. Number you okay. Make sure I call. Court so many photocopies of documents for the money. I don't call it took us about 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And I have filed appearance. Yeah, appointment of solicitor, sorry. And yeah, you have to be in opposition. The records will show.
Ni nano asiache sen sa ne ma obobo su na ne sen.
Yeah, Gantwa.
Okay.
My bonnie.
Okay, sorry. Martin, that's it.
Yeah, the character course if in a committee na homa for the Blay.
Okay.
After so, yeah, the character course the motion na they say don't check for the Blay and tomorrow. Na the character course
for contempt no. So you book court in Nimtiano.
Na Nekoye BBTM. And my friend affidavit in opposition.
Okay.
Nekoye BBTM.
Okay.
Affidavit in opposition. So, Betty Freddie Blay said the never tomorrow.
Okay.
Now, my affidavit in opposition, no. We are clear.
Empacho ya nti ase enye yie sen die nti no mchini tuma enye yie.
Now, why? Don't try to crack a beer and cost a woman. But the more she knows, CHRAJ, or my than crack a bit at the time, a friend evidence. In all cases, you know, better you the crack a course, you're the command. You're the command, you call the legal office noon. Near the jar assumption and abenting. 2, because you call a party office. You call, you know, now you're the jar ubi. 3, Bakukra almost one of them are Kuri. IAS or IUS. Kuri and so on what they want we see about. Kuri and so the coy, not the Jaubi. So in all cases, you know, there has never been a direct service. There has never been a direct service for the Blay for responsible. He said it in back also far or responsible. And in law, so woman a direct service. Not a court of my order, so called by substituted service. Service on day now we are all just a wood yaman, now well female, or an answer one man. Service day. Now, one interesting thing crazy and
David.
Me case wo court I am in person can answer because me a lawyer penny nothing feels me a penny no me person can answer person court match na be but we are very important you call you na be free case no you call a lawyer for na you call and me na me leading counsel I'm a CHRAJ lawyer no e be so abaka say o wa some kan na some kind say court here order says, for motion because of Freddie Blay. Woman, you, because of Freddie Blay. Benguno, Omanhuno, into a modern non-service aba. Now, sign non-service on the aban. Identity and I affidavit in opposition. Because the answer was identity, and I an affidavit in opposition. And I'm better say, I said, Ben Walking, who non Savono, who possesses some of the confessors in our beyond some of the seven. So the we are seeing and a Freddie Blay or not Freddie Blay say, I'm playing about Craco Casse. And what the Agenic CBA, how Agenic to a BL, Monsoan bit matching. Soana, Monshrak Mono, Agenic CBA, and Soan Betchman. Agenic to a Bia and Soan Betchman. Netter say, with the moon you train, Munya Doa, Obia and Randina. Now, what can we yourself and Nina? Not Freddie Blay, on a lawyer, but I saw young Tinaho, Sacratan crowd, Monfamaya. You know, you're the book piano. Now, so you're both piano, we are called the Cratano, photocopies, I affidavit. When I saw no about the general can say, did Tina, Monsignor Nancy, I affidavit. All the only part of the call. Walk a canberry be free. Nothing part of another mini market. So walk a sort on the call. Mini maba, a few bomb. Or a Minshadans movie, ma, name the control. So that is what happened yesterday.
Okay.
And when I raised that objection on Okano, Namishimi Yanano, Quatum General come to Panocha no more Freddie Blay or ma, Panocha no more than number content. Wabepia, a lawyer, and a lawyer for Abba, or my own tata. I said, Yamokamun community. And judge and say, Nashlag, Mekai and judge and say, Nashlag for no Canada. And Yana Quansoa. Tenti, Wama and Yanko Bianco or Muncher in Tia, or Mother for the Blay, for contact. Okay. But this issue of Omcasa Freddie Blay and Okasa CHRAJ application here fatally flawed. And I'm making my because it is captured in our affidavit in opposition.
Okay.
The affidavit in opposition now, a womb, intimate macamasam. You see what? So, warrior content. At the same warrior one. So, what the channel any Jimmy apart from your paper free. Now, not a young fan, some quite Nippon on your paper free. Or no salt free, or chilling channel, or chilimaku. It is a catch us away and bunny. Like a son chillum, no cool, genuine, shoe. So, some quanina. Yeah, last supua, not tomatoes room, and you couldn't tell me quania. I am catacana. So, when you can contempt ingredients be. Never be war as I say about Sanyamanunimua. Contempt and near Juma.
Okay.
So, what's the manager?
It's you, Pa.
Good. So, I answer contempt in Marabu contempt. Never be Kikasi, never contempt a wee payo. Now, Sanyaman, any woman, Sama Womokan. Until a man, yes, you are. Say, and China Macoma, Jenin Naman, one can say, all you took. And to young Sanon one. Sana said no.
Okay.
Until will be Sana Sana.
I see. And when you dabena of Sancobium.
They are called on the 25th July, a copia.
Okay.
24th July, 24th July.
Okay. Okay. And now, say Mokwa, one more CHRAJ for no man match. I do couldn't as a court on the contempt of the Freddie Blay.
I said, a Basia Yirim. Judge not here, Yirim. I hear him say, the bank can in tears about the Freddie Blay, a cotton. Just a young cat in tears, but it may not say, the Kratan application is incompetent and fatally flawed. Young canning in a move.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I mean, send away the can some way our court, but background can be more munim I mean, me can't say me what saying. Nina Jina, yes, sir, 275 buses. Be I'm said,
yes, Sana, Kobe, or at the coy. And Swag and just a cool in the dumb. Almost Freddie Blay on to me, Navaya on Frddie my until almost acting for content.
Okay.
That is so sometimes very ridiculous. The Flamenca. So why I know me? What do you do? I saw a someone will be a court. Let them some crata command. Now only peace. Yeah, the question is no peace. What do? You go ahead. That is how the procedure is conducted. You go ahead. And I'm a boy. I know the crata. But the moment in Kumoko, I do. I bet you. What the crata man? I am passing with the Amanoa. Maybe no about no some more say. No the Amano, or the Amano, or the Amano. Well, fear. We are bang, or twasso. No watch the wagon. I think, some of the abroad, Madabrono, Madabrosa, one for comment about the young fountain. I don't know our answer. I don't know our answer. I don't want to mean a year. There be a willful or malicious disobedience of a directive or a process. Because twice a question. Oh, but I express my frustration. There are no for the blame on her, no Faha, no I say, no, I am bringing back on cracking, Moon, I'm looking at machine. And I did my don't want to catch you. I am going to catch you, I am going to control. I am mobile, some mathematical. For the addiction, the Kakushia. What's that? I am bone shoe, I am mobile, I am mathematical, I am common.
I see.
But you don't paint such a picture.
Okay, all right. Nana, Mamma Nas, near fair, no see him say, Bansana Becono. You are that's sorry now. We have front page of Daily Graphic and the Harlem saying, government can't sack CEO. Supreme Court declares. My name says, ask me, as him rename what him say.
Yeah, for me, it is a very good decision for me. Because, you see, sir, West Area, I am a Takase. Inti, Yentimum Dove, System B, and the Kenyan society, Prosperity, Soja Penny, Paul, Tamoyo family. I mean, then Maslock get fund. Then to me, and you say, Sabah is a son. You better wash. Because the system said, Abani Bikwa. Now, ban for bar. Now, no other publishing.
No, I beg you, penny for Nina Eddie.
I call you, sir. But what they in Nano. There, yet to please the government. But better word to Mamma for no word to a Genam was for. See, you was no, because we carry 2016. Yeah, that's what bad. Ladies from Mahama or women from Mahama. Now, Sadinam Tamakulu, I know Maslock. She was a leader of that group. You understand? So, we are Maslock. Now, Sadinam Tamakulu, or no, a women for Mahama, or ladies for Mahama, or loyal ladies for Mahama, would you not continue? Aboso, Utima Cotepa. Well, there's a change of government. Who better know what to me at I judgment. So yes, the Supreme Court judgment is fair for me. Good.
And they said, Obekasa, so Obekasa, so my MPP said, and then painful to be about that some of the public institutions. I don't know. Don't do no more MPP for you.
You see, the problem is that the problem, as I see that, you can't blame MPP, you can't blame NDF.
Blame
ever since I am family, and you see, you can't blame
your name says, Munim, and now I am reniming MPP more renim for a church of Ruby Bree. Senior Supreme Court can say Ghana, Napon,
What?
Nana.
But after Doctor Nkoma Omutunu, what I mean was a problem now. Maybe I don't put the blame on MPP.
But some Nkrumah, you the 1992 constitution, you the Ejumona, and Nkrumah brand.
Never. Gina Pinti, what?
Majina.
Fufu na ya won't talk many. So listen to I mean, with a Mugo. It's on a more serious note. But Nkoma era, all those positions in Yaba, they call Russia, they call Cuba, they call Winiba, Kwame Nkrumah Institute, they were the share. So after Dr. Nkoma was overthrown, and my business society, the problem now, then when NLC was about to leave the scene, NLC then, no more year law said, what NLC appointed no. Buzia Banta, or appoint you. Buzia Banta. So when Buzia came, Oma got Nkoma appointed, or NLC appointed me now. A Buzia appointed woman. And a classical case is that of Salah, who was of the GNTC. So Salah said, no, Buzia entity and not the court. The Buzia felt look, it is Salah because law no analysis began transitional provisions no. It me appoint the person may appoint. And on court or raise objection. No, I think it was Victor and somebody. Or raise objection no. I'm far acquire 2-1. Non cost substantive matter, so acquire 2-1. And on Victor Sune and Powell, people are saying, said they want to bow. That's for that one. But the bottom line is that the decision in the Salas case, apart from the fact that I had no court, I'm for a canon. Legally and historically, and no more opportunity to say, Abandia board in Padaba. Abandia board in Padaba. And Tina Buzia and Battle, they felt that, look, the law says that I can reappoint. So if I not reappoint, Nasalade court na the be a man for that Nasalakis. So if you are Buzia so Tetoyan, a champion so by or the Buzia depending on. Oma Omo and GNTC, some electricity company, some state transport, the pump being in and a cycle no acquire bedroom there. And a Supreme Court decision about. Maneka one funny thing about a Sedin Katia's letter. Supreme Court a Sedin Katia had the letter be about, sir. But they affected them. They should go to court. But General, or look.
I said they should go back to their post.
I said no, they should go to court.
Okay.
Good. Based on that judgment, and I said in or Huri, Wapa or the ability. So I said now Supreme Court account. One way NBC in Painfuniano. Court. But Obua, he didn't appreciate the significance and the import of that ruling. For instance, let's go back to KK Sapo. KK Sapo, we know what I'm all your friend was. During President of 4 times. And a change of government to be by. Never time KK Sapo. Let's an example of the best. Immediately, maybe about team family KK Sapo. Any others. Never time KK Sapo. And answer mode by Betty Mood. This answer my brother or by. Now, from the assumption that you let not wrong, we have to say, Mode, Alexander Mode can go to court because same as Supreme Court worker. So Alexander Mode to court, or hit the ball. Born saying, Texas upon was always because Alexander Boat in some and character of the Samandiano or the cases upon the Cajon position as the lawyer family. Born Alexander Boat, your hit himself. Texas upon will say, sir, going by that decision. Kona will faso at the time you resorted to fraud. Would your opponent number a pan me? Make cases upon, and I will buy it. It was illegal. And therefore, the law will not lend support to an illegality. That is the position of the law.
Okay.
And so what happens to be cases upon what I'm from the name qua. What's your matter? Also, so the quarter first, one some raquanso. What the so, and therefore, you have no legal or moral right to say, sir, no, so make a case upon the maminko. So when I read a certain case letter, I'm sure I can't on the legal implication of this thing.
Okay, then, so just for the benefit of a material for Mr. Maminkai and Shedan Wow says the National Democratic Congress welcomes the decision in a recent case in the Supreme Court in which the court held unanimously that it is unconstitutional and therefore null and void for the government of President Akufo-Addo to remove from office all chief executive officers and director generals of public corporations appointed by previous administration. In so doing, the court has clarified the constitutional position vis-a-vis the provisions of the Presidential Transition Act. The National Democratic Congress, therefore, by this statement, advising all such category of chief executive officers and director generals who were so affected to take appropriate steps to vindicate their right in the appropriate fora. Issue Tuesday, 25th June 2019. So, letter 17
Perfect. Issue. Perfect. So, apart from taking support, let's take maybe Tamako Sednam. She wants to go back to Maslow, going by the Supreme Court decision. She prepares her right. Or the sticker, and Madame for sticker, because Sika, as they say, occupy Tamako.
Sure.
Sika will raise the point, sir. Maslow no President for pension on Maslow. And by this decision, Sana walk on and MPP Nibi or Upan and our Bantam. It was illegal going by this decision. And I was Sabnam Obay. And he said, Waba, Manistika Sumaba. You resorted to fraud, you resorted to illegality to occupy that position. And therefore, at all times material, the law will not lend support to illegality or to fraud. Fraud destroys everything. Until we know that now kilometer work the son of and then can you even have
okay, Nana Pacho Obiri, send you to me a no. So that particular issue, raises the point of say whether I take retrospective effect and said the answer hifana ade ni shasie fi pass a ruling eno ni ade ababa ye nchi nyu akakra
asama kono because wo ka se wo kopam obi dia make sure say so wo bam pam obi na wo ba ye dia make sure say ne eye institutions ye dia NDC ba na be abetiye no betiye no ona na wo occupy ho but say institutions we dia na wo ho na president for pension e wo ho na NDC ba power ni pam obi na wo betena ho dia eno de meno magirmunu mbaramunu ba be ka se be court bia no one can be pimbo.
Okay. Now kakra yedi wie has to do with offer a chief executive officers na minim se ba konso ye no so be ya asempa board members eno de court no kan se da bi eno no embremu no omanpanyin wo ho kwan se board members ne de oba obetimi eyiom senate ma.
Oh yeah, for that one also because there's a board no state institutions and board no so fantasia no there's a case if I can recall it. And this is back first going on. I think Bank of Ghana, they wrote to lawyer Okujato. Bank of Ghana wrote lawyer Okujato said, on your board member view. And lawyer Okujato, by this Supreme Court decision, made no man. lawyer Okujato challenged that matter in court. In fact, Bank of Ghana was represented by my own friend, Samuel Kujo. And that was that under the course of somewhere along the line, and so Okujato Okujato foresaw, say, the board member could have abandoned me and pan me. It has said, OGM or the court made the ruling be maintained. But in the now I was following it as a matter of law. That means. So that position, Okujato lawyer, Okujato senior lawyer, challenged his dismissal from the Bank of Ghana board in court. Now, so both of the other day, and especially if you take some boards, cocoa processing company, Goya, Ghana or majority shares in the other. So I was in the Supreme Court in the action.
About say, I know the state enterprises, companies which is governing by the Companies Act. In Tiano, the company, and your opinion or down on any board. No?
More especially when it is owned by the government of Ghana. When it's owned by the government of Ghana.
But I think the most important thing is the fact that it is governing by the Companies Act. And I'm what?
It is governed by the Companies Act, but it is owned by mine.
Yeah, but it is owned by the government, by court. And say,
it is owned by mine. It's owned by the government of Ghana.
Yeah.
It's owned by the government of Ghana. That's the answer here. Unlike new company by electricity distributors.
PDS.
What's that?
PDS.
Good. I don't know it is not wholly owned by the government of Ghana. Go to the mining companies. Government of Ghana needs to sign a representative on the board. But the teams are some board. We go to Newmont, go to Ashanti Gold. Go name them Asanko, name them. Government of Ghana
no, but Nana Mekase on some of these companies like OFA, GCB Bank, the Agricultural Development Bank, the Ghana Oil, Goya Obodi, State Housing Company. These are companies owned by the government and are buying. But the court said we no is under, they are governed by the Companies Act. They are not public corporations. I don't know, follow under Article 190, Clause 1B, no, and 170. I know, dear, my opinion to mean your opinion in the account. Yes, I'm according to
yeah, say something I remember in examples, we made the mouse, a video, unti. If you call me America, Newman, a binary percentage of better than Yandia. What in the material?
Yeah, Matthias.
So for that decision, for me, it's good, especially, when creative system, we should be about the next 50 years. We are moving now. So if there's a change in leadership, political change, ultimately, who can say, principal university, so the penny university, the same Maslow Basosano, electricity company, Basosano, we Basosano. But yeah, you have some kind of young 2 years in my own for. Young 2 years in my own for. Because by the decision, I just you must take this one. Now, I say, maybe back and there, matter 17 or something. And therefore, party be not formal social media anymore. I'm not saying to mom on your politics, but I think you should tread cautiously. What is the chance?
Matthias,
yeah, the Supreme Court is trying to say that positional work upon a Ghana manager, and I'm on your COVID. And think that the Supreme Court is saying, also, yeah,
okay.
It's a very good decision.
Okay,
but
all right.
Saying, what is someone about MPP? What is someone about NDC? What is?
Okay.
I'm not about so for coffee, Tito Salano, Apollo 68, Apollo 568. A home mile, fast forward from Salano. A champ analyst 2 time appointment from here. fast forward Dr. Nkrumah occupy one cardiological institute media position be on my young family. So we politicize those positions. And once you sanction at the Supreme Court decision, ya bediamo.
All right. Mamenda sina na infan community.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.